Hello everyone, welcome back to the pyramid. It is day 4 of our run. So far we have 400 points thanks to our first 2 completely successful game, and then we completely biffed Isaac. But we are here in Backpack Hero, and today our primary objective is that we must have a shield in our backpack at the end of the run, and our secondary objective is that at no point can we ever have a legendary item in our backpack. So we're going to get started. So, we must have a shield at the end. Obviously, we start with our free shield here. But whichever shield we end up with, it's going to be a decent chunk of the volume of our backpack. If you're not familiar with Backpack Hero, we are this little lady mouse whose name I forget. Satchel, maybe? That might be one of the DLC characters or one of the expansion characters as the game works through its early access period, which was available to backers of a Kickstarter. But as we progress, we will go through this dungeon, gaining and collecting more equipment in this backpack, and we will level up for defeating our enemies. And when we level up, we can make our backpack bigger. So I think we probably want to go tall here. If we're going to have a shield, we're probably going to want to do stuff defensively. Then after each fight, we get a selection of loot that we can take. We can choose 3 of these items. A brick. This item is heavy. Each turn adds 0 block. For each adjacent structure, this item gets +1 block. So it wouldn't be doing anything for us for now. This club. 1 mana, the energy in the top right corner. I should say energy, not mana. Mana is used for magic stuff here. On use, deals 7 damage, add 1 weak to enemy. This is just on use, deal 7 damage. And this is 3 long, as you can see by the coloured squares, or the shaded squares in the top left corner. Whereas this club is only 2 long. So let's ditch this sword. Take this club. This item is conductive, adds 2 mana to connected mana stones. Well, we don't have any mana stones or magic stuff right now. Let's take the brick. And let's take an exploding vial here. Acidic potion deals 12 damage to all enemies. We'll take the gold. We can't take any more. So we'll leave that sword behind. Head on up the stairs to the first floor proper. So after that introductory floor 0, there are 3 sets of 3 floors for 9 total. And to win, we have to defeat the boss at the end of the 9th floor. This question mark means they're going to try and add a curse to us, so we will quickly be rid of them so that we don't have to worry about a curse coming into our deck. This is my first one. This item is conductive, adds 1 regen to self. We could take that, but we'd have to use all 3 energy to reorganize our backpack, which I'm not ready to do right now. This adds 7 block, which is enough to negate this attack here. We can attack twice for 14 damage. It won't get through their shields, but it will make them weak for 2. And then next turn, I think that will tick down to being weak for 1. So whatever their next attack would be will be slightly less effective now that we've stacked some weakness on them. If we hit them 3 more times, we can add 3 more weakness. Weak. We'll reduce 3... Weak. We'll reduce 3 damage when attacking with a weapon. So if we attack them with a club now, that goes down to 4, 1. Sorry, it goes down from 3 to 2 to 1 to 0. So they're attacking us for 0 right now, so we don't even need to worry about defending. And there we go. Another successful fight. We get to level up again. Let's go... if we're going to take this heavy brick, heavy things always fall to the bottom of your backpack. So let's do that, so we've got lots of room at the bottom. I've never done a house build. Leather boots, footwears to the right get -2 block. For each space above this, this item gets +1 block. Well, we'll take that. It's too wide. A piggy bank, uncommon, when combat ends, creates 2 gold. I'll take that. We're not going to be able to take and sell legendary items because we can't take legendary items due to our secondary objective. So we can take one more item. I'll take this water flask. This is worth 4 energy to us. And we'll take this mana stone since we have room for it. There's a merchant here. There's a locked door there, but I think we'll just continue with the fights until we've reached the end of the floor. Then we'll go back and do the extra stuff. So he gets wrecked. This is the same fight as we did a moment ago, so this should basically play itself. We just have to make sure we're defending enough. This tunic, adjacent and diagonal, helmets, gloves, and footwears get +1 block. Each turn adds 5 block. That's pretty good. And right now, they're not attacking us. So if we wanted a free tunic, we could reorganize for it. Question is, what 4 stuff would we get rid of? Adjacent and diagonal, helmets, gloves, and footwears. We just have footwear at the moment. We could put the brick to the side, get rid of the mana stone. Move the shield to the top. Let's throw the acidic potion. Reorganize. Put the brick there. Move this out of the way. Right. I think that will suffice right now. So we're not going to take any damage because they are simply defending this round. Oh look, an even better shield. So a knight's shield, adjacent and diagonal armor get +1 block. Well, this shield is only 2 in volume, whereas this is 4 in volume. So let's reorganize again, get rid of this shield and take that one instead. And then, do we need to do anything else right now? Adjacent and diagonal armor get +1 block. Well then, the shoes count as armor, as does the clothing, so we want those touching each other. We currently have 10 defense just from our passive stuff, so we don't need to defend, we don't need to drink our water for more energy. We can tank this hit for 7. And they are defeated. Right, what do we want out of this stuff? A Queen Cleaver. Rare, deals 6 damage. Diagonal cleavers get used, but costs 2 mana. There is a cleaver right here. Deals 4 damage, so for 2 mana, do 10 damage. Could go there, but I think right now I'm going to take a helmet. Helmets to the right get -1 block. Each turn add 2 spikes to self, adds 1 block. So I'm going to put that there. Or am I going to put it there? Let's put that there and that there. So this shield is now touching all 3 of those armor pieces. The club's over there, that's fine. This is fine where it is. We can still take 2 items. Add 4 slow to all enemies, add 4 weak to all enemies. Fish for healing we don't need right now. I guess we'll take the Queen Cleaver. We can always sell it, because none of this stuff is legendary. Which is fine. Another fight. No keys yet. Right, I think I want to get rid of the slime first. We have 15 passive defense now, which is really good going. We're not going to get hit for 4, that's fine. They're going to hit for 2 spikes now. And that goes up by 2 each turn, but down by 1 just as time passes. And we have enough passive defense to not worry about their 8 attack either. This fight, again, just playing itself out right now. Do we want to claim a cleansing bomb? I don't think so. Get items, another brick. This item is heavy. Each turn adds 0 block. For each adjacent structure, this item gets 1 block. But they are both structures. So, let's drop the club. We'll pick it back up in a moment for certain, but slatted shield on use add 8 block. Adjacent and diagonal armor get +1 block. I think this shield is better. We'll put our 2 bricks together like that. They're now touching. our piggy bank there. Then we're going to have to give up on cleaver meta. I don't think we really want or need any of the rest of this stuff. So we'll finish choosing. Goodbye, cleaver. We hardly knew ye. Let's finish out this fight. Then we can worry about getting some extra HP or going and doing some shopping or selling. Cowardly will flee if only cowardly enemies remain. You get 7 experience for defeating this enemy. So we want to kill the cowardly thing first. We also have enough passive block to not worry about their attacks. That one is dead. Over here, I do not fear you. Do I want a Ring of Rage? On use, adds 1 rage to self. But we don't have any mana for that, so I'm not going to worry about trying to pick it up. And they're going to hit themselves on our spikes for the kill. We level up again. Let's see. I would like a tall column on the off chance that we get a chance for a good long weapon. And I'll take this down here as well. So first thing I'm looking for is any more structure stuff. There isn't any. Adjacent and diagonal helmets and footwears get +2 block. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage. Each turn adds 2 block. Intriguing. How could we manipulate that to be in our favor? We did something like that. We could even then do that. These 2 helmets don't impact one another. Adjacent and diagonal helmets and footwears get +2 block. But could we ever get both of the helmets benefiting from that? We could, but we now don't have anywhere for the tunic to go conveniently, which is a bit annoying. I guess we could put that there, but that's never going to touch. I guess technically that kind of works. We'll run with it for now. We've dropped our water. I think I'm fine with that. We've got so much defense right now, I'm not too worried about it. Of course, we must keep a shield in our backpack for the end of the run. And none of this stuff is legendary. So we're fine. Alright. Finish choosing. Here, at a healer, we have 20 gold because we've been holding on to that piggy bank. Gain 5 max health. Yes, please and thank you. We don't have a key for that, but we can come over to this merchant. What have you got? A leather cap. Each turn adds 0 block. For each space below this, this item gets +1 block. Now, we have just too much stuff. This is legendary, so we can't take it, so it's not even worth considering. Golden Shiv can be used 1 time each turn. On kill of a non-summon, create 2 gold. On use, deal 2 damage, but it is free to attack with. We don't have that much gold, though. I don't think I would mind a leather cap. Each space below, get +1 block. Fortunately, I don't have a convenient way to put that leather cap on. Each space below, get +1 block. If we buy this, it costs exactly 12, so we'd have no money. So they could replace one another in the inventory, but then we'd have nowhere for our new gold to go that we're going to keep earning from our piggy bank. So, choices, choices, choices. I hate how it changes how much money is being discussed. as things go here. It's these two being so big that is currently the bigger part of the problem. Let's just buy this. Put that there for now. And we'll worry about reorganizing next time we level up. We can't get through this locked door. So away we go. Crypt 2. Let's start with a simple fight. 7, 14, 20 damage. We have 27 block, so we can just club them to our heart's content. They get hit by our spikes for attacking 3 times. We get 2 gold from the piggy bank. We're gonna not worry about it. Now we get our full screen. Little Buckler. On use, adds 6 block. A little shield with sass and pep. This guy, adjacent diagonal armor, get +1 block. We're not really using this shield. What I probably should have done was that. Because now we're getting way more armor. Helmet. Adjacent clothes get +1 block. Helmets to the right get -1 block. Each turn adds 2 block. When a space above this item gets -2 block. Probably screwing myself over in dumb ways having all these helmets. We take the Little Buckler. The Little Buckler gives us our must have a shield in backpack qualifier. Oh, this is just... We need to make sure we take the club, of course. And... just pick up the gold. Are we going with this? This seems not incredible, but, you know, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We are steamrolling at the moment. I'm not going to open this chest until we, I hope, level up again this floor. That is a big stick. Each turn adds 2 rage to enemy. Alright. 10, 16, 23. They're fine. Keep the weakness going on them first, because they're going to make themselves more raged as time goes on. Our spikes actually doing a lot of work now, with the fact that we're adding 4 and taking 1 off each turn. They're going to die to spikes. We can attack over here. We actually have enough attacks to get rid of both of them. Any of this stuff we want. On use, deal 4 damage to all enemies. When an adjacent weapon is present, -3 damage to all enemies. I don't think we need it. We used 1 time each turn. Helmet. I think I'm fine. I think I'm going to be okay. Right, let's keep the fights going. Try and level up. We know we understand. We know that we can win this fight. Is the word sentence I was trying to make my face use. Because I English good. Right, get wrecked. Any of this stuff. Another club, a fish, liquid armor, a machete. We used 1 time each turn, deal 3 damage to everything. I don't want any of that. I want more houses and bricks and stuff. Alright, here. This is going to do 7, 8 damage, 8, 16, 24. Then they're going to hit me, take some spikes. Now, these guys aren't hitting me hard enough for me to be concerned. This one's going to kill itself on those spikes. Or it's not. Not yet, at least. One down. The other will go down. What is that? Vampiric Crystal is legendary. We can't take it. They're going to die on our spikes. That's going well for us. Right, more space. What I want is more places I can put helmets, apparently. If we do that, we can do one here, and one there. Choose one more space. I pick... there's got to be a more sensible option. I'll take this, I guess. Get items. Cap. Ones in this column get +1 damage. For each space below this item get 0.5 block. Adds 12 haste to self, adds 8 weak to self. What is that? Tilted sword. Deals 7 damage. This item gets +1 damage this combat. That is better than my club, I think. The club is doing weak damage, which is kind of good. Each turn, this item gets +1 damage this combat. It's just going to get more strong as the fight progresses. If we do that, that works out pretty well for us. There's another brick though. Piggy bank go there. Brick go there. We're slowly actually building a house. I'm not interested in this mana. Alright, I think we'll go with this. We can get rid of one of the weapons later if we so wish. We have enough cash, we can get more max HP again. And let's do the last of the fights, then we'll do the chest, then the trader. 14 damage we can defend against. This is not going to be a long fight, is it? Double poison, add haste, my first wand. We don't need any of this. What's this fight? 3 of them. That is a chunky fight. Start here. I think we can kill you swiftly enough that we don't need to worry about stacking weakness against your rage. I was correct. Oh, they fled. Okay. We don't get to see what that weapon was. What is that? Regen potion. Add 6 regen. I don't think I need it. However, there is another brick. What would we get rid of first for a brick? Adds 5 block a turn. These guys are doing good work with their spikes that they're generating. We don't need both of these weapons. So let's get rid of the club, keep the shield, take the brick. When combat ends, adds 3 HP. Sure, we have no other healing at the moment. That's uncommon, not legendary, right? None of this is legendary. We're all right on that front. Right, that's all the fights done. Let's go to this chest. A key, another spiky helmet, huh? I do like the spiky helmets. Right, let's drop the leather cap. Take another spiky helmet. What was behind that door? Another chest. Right, we'll take the key. We'll go unlock this door. Unlock the door with that key. Go see what's in the chest behind. This item is heavy. Each turn adds 0 block. For each space to the right, this item gets +1 block. Well, that is intriguing, isn't it? But these are both heavy, so this is fine. Obviously, the arrangement of these not all touching one another leaves something to be desired. This is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 2, 1. Yeah. Whereas if we swap these, this is now 2, 4, 6, 8, and 3. I think we'll go with that. That's fine. Then back to the merchant. Lots of backtracking on this floor, but it's not like it takes a real long time, is it? Rare golden bow. A legendary bow. There's lots of stuff we're not set up for today. Nothing I really want to sell, so we'll be on our way to the first boss. So, here's hoping we don't get stuck here. The Crypt Finale against the Ferret King. I reckon we can deal with the Ferret King. 12 attack, nothing to worry about. Question is, what are we going to get as our reward for this fight? I'm really enjoying this massive spike growth that we've got going on. 28 damage is not enough for us to be concerned right now. And of course, our weapon is getting stronger with every turn that passes. Another tunic. I don't think we want or need it right now. Right, they're doing another summon. If we can kill this guy right now, which we can, that's most of our problems dealt with. These two are... oh, fleeing. That's fine. Get items, right. Choices. Or, all weapons get this effect applied. For each adjacent gem, this item gets +1 damage. We have no gems. Tusk. All weapons get this effect applied. On use, this item gets anchored for 2 combats. All weapons get +5 damage. Spicy Ginger. All weapons get this effect applied. For each adjacent or diagonal consumable, this item gets +1 damage. Well, the Tusk seems to be the obvious choice. Question is, where would we put it? Anchored would mean that if we use this sword to attack, the cells behind it become red and we can't shuffle it around in the arrangement of our backpack. These are currently giving us 5 block. This is giving us 5 block, that's giving us 1 extra. Oh, decisions, decisions. I think I might just get rid of the leather boots. Do it that way. Chest of stuff. A heart ring, a wooden sword, and some potions I don't want. And up the stairs we go. So first set of floors, no big problems. I don't know if we're eventually going to tilt over from having more armor and less structures to more structures and less armor, but we'll find out. A mystery event or start with the fight. We'll skip the mystery event, go straight into the fight. Okay, this is 22 damage. Not so much that I'm worried about it yet. We are now doing 14 damage and attack. And you see those cells now have gone red. Right. This is 29 damage. So now we actually have to think about balancing our defensive shield use. But fortunately, our spikes are stacking up quite quickly. 15 damage is absolutely no bother to us. They'll both die on our spikes this turn. And all is well in the world. More footwear, more spikes. Well. We could ditch the piggy bank and take even more spikes like that. I'm wondering if a structure is just not going to pan out today. This is 8 block at the moment. This would be worth 4 to us. We could keep the piggy bank and then take just other stuff in lieu of those. No, we're gonna keep going for high defense, high spikes. This thing, I just want to go immediately. We can defend against 13, no problem. Defend against 11 without issue. A key sword. Deals 7 damage for each adjacent or diagonal key. This item gets +2 damage. Not one for today, unfortunately, though it does look awesome. And it's very stubby, which is not a bad thing. But right now, I think we skip all this stuff. We'll just keep fighting towards the exit. Now, we've done this fight once before already, so we should be well suited to just doing it again. Trying to pay attention to who has what block where. This one's going to die to spikes. Very good. None of this is stuff that we need. What's going to happen soon, I imagine, is we're going to be offered some part of a building or structure, and we're going to have to figure out where it's going to go. 26 Vampirism. Will attack for 26 damage. Will heal any unblocked damage. Well, that's fine, because we have 27 block. So you're not going to heal for anything. And you're going to poison me for 5, but you're going to die in the process of doing it. Oh, you didn't attack for 5. No, I didn't attack. What's going on? My brain is completely frazzled. When they poisoned us, they didn't attack us. It's like a passive skill. So they didn't die to thorns. 3 more spaces. We're going to take this for the chance at another spiky helmet. And those 2 for more structure options. What is that? A rapier? It's legendary. Can't do anything with it. Is there any way we could now take some shoes? Got too much heavy stuff here. This gauntlet is heavy. Each space above gets +1. So we could do that for shoes for now. And we can take a rose. That's 1 more spikes every turn. Shop. Let's do the fight first. We've just leveled up. We're going to be fine. So you are just going to get wrecked. We still, of course, do have our little buckler there, just in case. In case of emergency. 14 damage 3 times. We don't need to do it, because we now have enough defense. They're both going to die to spikes, or this one very nearly. Steak is a great consumable, but not one we need right now. There is a locked door on this floor, but there's nothing I really want to give up for a key. We'll give up a rose for a key, I guess. Right, that's all the fights. Let's start with the unknown events. Fear me, brigand. The fox steps out from the shadows. Natural prey, he says. If we battle, I shall make short work of you. Be ye friend or foe. I wish I knew how much XP I would get from this random fight, but I guess I'll say I'm a friend. He nods and steps aside and lets you pass. Tail twitches instinctively. You're lucky he let you live. Okay, thanks for that. Enjoy your time in the dungeon. Welcome, eat well. Buy some food. No, thanks. Not in need of your food. What mystery event is this? Buy a potion, lose 5 health. No thanks. Here we do have a key. And for this chest we find a bunch of stuff we don't need. I'll take a liquid armor just because it fits. And then down to the merchant selling goods to finish. The Necronomicon is legendary. Deal 2 damage, adds 2 poison to enemy. This item gets -1 damage to enemy this turn. Another spiky helmet. Alright, that's going to go great, I think. Stairs for us. Deep Cave Part 2. Start with the fight that we must do, obviously. Badges, eh? Nothing special. Fine by me. We get through their defenses, no problem. They do not get through ours. I'm feeling quietly confident we're going to be able to get through all of our objectives here. Could take a key, but I don't really want it. Yeah, no, I don't think we need any of this stuff now. Until we get some more room, I'm pretty satisfied, unless we find some more parts of a structure. These guys are both going to try and curse me, which is pretty lame. Because unfortunately, we have no good defense against taking curses. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +1 poison to self. When combat ends, this item gets destroyed. I'm just going to have to take 6 damage for that. 33 attack is exactly what we have in defense. That one will die to the spikes. Right, we're going to have to, at some point, another Keyblade. At some point, we're going to have to consider some way to get HP back, but none of this is it. Pop into a shop. Another spiky helmet. Helmets to the right get -1 block. Each turn add 2 spikes to self, adds 1 block. When a space above this item gets -2 spikes and -1 block. So we could put more spikes somewhere if we moved, say, the coins or something. But it's not what I need. I just need more room. Always. Always more room. We could lose a brick for a spiked helmet, but I'm still banking on the fact that we might just be able to make a structure work here. Pair of badges, easy fight. Nothing to be worried about here. At some point we'll see like a roof or something, and that will really make us reevaluate the structure of our backpack for the moment. Uncommon mana stone bow, dagger, seasoning, a couple of fish. Wouldn't mind some fish and some seasoning. Adjacent and diagonal helmets, gloves, and footwears get +1 block. Adds 5 block. Adjacent and diagonal helmets and footwears get +2 block. Adds 1 damage. That's worth like so much block to us. I just don't have anywhere to put a fish to eat it. We're gonna press on some more. Next floor is the boss. There is a healer here, so we can either increase our max HP more or just actually get some healing. 10, 19, 28 is not a problem. I'm gonna go after the guy who does not have dodge first. Right, now things are getting a little dicier. $33. We are going to get hit quite hard right now. Fortunately for us, there is a healer right here, as I said. Don't want any of this stuff. We have 42 gold. Let's go to the merchant before the healer. Wait, more bronze breastplates. Ring of Rage. Blade Summoner is legendary. An Expert Bow is legendary. So nothing for us here, I don't think. Off to the healer. Heal 25 health, gain 5 max, remove all curses. Give me full heal going into this boss fight. Yeah, the lack of space for consumables in the backpack is the only real problem we have at the moment. Who is this? The Blade Master. 21 damage, 7 spikes. Oh god, okay. Well, spikes go into our shields first. So we can do that. Six spikes into 33 is fine. All the while, our weapon gets stronger every attack. And his spikes aren't increasing, which is obviously great for us. And they knock themselves out on our spikes. Choose 3 spaces. Well, we can't go any higher to get more room for helmets. So I'm just going to go around here, I think. Fluffy Cotton. All wands get this effect applied. On use, this item gets disabled for 1 turn. This item is conductive. When a wand is used, add 2 mana to connected mana stones. Coral. All shields get this effect applied. On use, this item gets +2 spikes to self this turn. All shields get +2 spikes to self. Cleansing Flame. All weapons get -1 regen and -1 to all enemies. Sorry. All weapons get -1 regen to all enemies and -1 spikes to all enemies. I think we go with the Coral. Because we're rocking the spikes ourselves right now. We can take this, we can just sell it or something perhaps in a moment. Here's our chest of rewards. This is legendary, cleansing, tunic. Nothing for us here really. Could have taken the cleansing potion, I suppose, but I'm not invested in it. Magma Core, part 1 of 3. Alright, there's a healer. There's another one over there as well, so this should be okay as it goes. Get the damage in there before they defend against themselves. They're going to poison us for 9. That is undesirable. There's not much we can do about it. Now we take 9 damage each turn. Well then 8 the turn after, so on and so forth. Which is actually a huge amount of our HP. Really. They're going to die on our spikes. So now we can take some healing items and stuff. Although just as quickly as we say that, adjacent diagonal weapons get +2 damage. It is pretty good. Moves up 1 space. This moves adjacent weapons this get +6 damage this turn. Turn is not great. 1 turn does not last very long. What I should definitely do, now that I have room, is reorganize all of this stuff, especially this glove, getting +7 for each space to the right. Although we did the math, we think that is actually better, don't we? I think. But we can take a diamond here. And I'll take a block potion. We can cycle through some healing items there in the meantime. Who's this fight? A snake and an olm. I think that's just what we fought, isn't it? So if we lost 17 damage to poison then, we should be able to do it again before needing to get some healing. And of course our attack is a little more efficient now. Would love to get some more mana. What is that? On scratch, deal 2 damage to all enemies. So that's this up here. 3 damage costs 1 energy, just in case you somehow are completely locked out of all of your weapons and such. 17 damage is not going to get through 63 stuff, unfortunately. So we're now going to get poisoned for 11, which is a very bad time. That guy's gone. Right, we have 9 poison and 12 HP left. They are going to die to spikes here. But we need some healing items fast. There is another brick. Oh god. Okay. Might be time to lose a tunic. Then we can go seasoning, warm drink. Oh, we can't take more items. Did I take a brick? Was that it? Well, this will give us 15 HP when we use it, which is good. We might as well take that. There's a chance we could sell it or anything else. Let's go back to the healer. Get 25 healing. Do we get 25 or do we get 5 max and then use our consumable? Who's our fights? I can't see. Fire gecko. Oh, they're both fire geckos, aren't they? Oh, this could be the choice that makes or breaks it. Give me the max. Then we'll do this fire gecko first, which gives us access to another healer. We are gonna drink this for 15 HP. This guy's burning us for 5, which is terrible, and this guy is cursing us, which all just seems really bad. Right, throw that. Slice, slice, slice. Adds 1 slow to self, adds 10 rage to all enemies. This item is destroyed on use. Or take 9 damage. I guess we're taking 9 damage, I hate it. Now this guy is going to try and do the same kind of curse. I'm actually going to worry about killing the guy threatening to burn us first. Then, Curse of Weakness. Add 1 weak to self. On use, add 10 regen to all enemies. I wish I could get rid of this and fit that in it, but I can't. I'd have to give up. Yeah, we can't move stuff freely. We'd have to give up our seasoning. Fine. Each turn, add 1 weak to self. On use, add 10 regen to all enemies. Right, you get 10 regen, which I don't care about. I'm way more concerned about all the burn we're stacking up. Okay, give me healing stuff. If we had seasoning, these would be great, but we don't. Add 5 max HP, not legendary. Right, it's all getting a bit wild now, isn't it? Please heal me for 25. Right, now we have a choice. Do we want to do that fight again? 2 fire geckos for a mystery event? I don't think I do. I think we're just going to plow on. Disappointed in the structure we've been trying to build. Another pair of healers is incredibly good. 3 fire geckos is incredibly scary. Right. Where do we start? I think we start by the dart and the cleansing bomb so that we have somewhere to put things if we get cursed. Does 16 damage to all enemies. Good start. Removes 100% of all status effects on all enemies. Doesn't really help me. It's like curses are a problem and frickin' burning is a big problem. We have no extra mana. Each turn, add 1 slow to self. On use, add 10 regen to all enemies. Slow will reduce 1 armor when blocking. That's fine, I can handle that. 42 HP. You need to go. This, I don't really think I can accommodate. Take 11 damage. Take 12 damage. We're going to take 12 burn. I am terrified of what this is going to result in. Right, you're going to die to spikes. Will we take the burn first or not? No. We have to kill them this turn. We do. Okay, well, now what? We need HP, desperately. We have to get through this fight. Queen Bee and a Blade Master to get to a healer. Queen Bee, Blade Master, Queen Bee, Blade Master, Queen Bee, Blade Master, Queen Bee, Blade Master. Well, it's the same fight 3 times. We can't get rid of this right now. We have to use it during a fight to get rid of it. Blue Fin adds 8 HP. Right, we're going to get rid of the heart ring. I would like more spikes. And I'm going to do 4 slow, 4 weak on all our enemies instead of 25 shield for ourselves. Needler deals 7 damage, 2 poison. I think this is going to have to do. Right, let's get to this healer. Eat the fish. Add 10 rage to all enemies. I hate it, we'll do it later. 21 we can handle. They're going to make a B or something. They're going to off themselves immediately on our own spikes, which is fine. This is 10, 22, 33 exactly. That is a bigger, angrier bee, isn't it? Right. Let's get rid of you. Well, you're gonna tank yourself on our spikes first anyway. As a you, let's do one of those. Do 2 of those. Adds 5 block, base 6, slow -1. Add 6 spikes to self, base 0, 3 times coral. On use, this item gets +2 spikes to self this turn. Okay, that's why. Here, I really want to get rid of this. Add 10 rage to all enemies. So you're not hitting for 24, which I don't care about. At least we got rid of the curse, and I think we should be alright getting through this fight 4 more times in the course of this floor, although we do have 5 HP, which is terrifying. Add 8 haste to self, add 8 HP, add 1 energy. Just how it's going to have to be. Healer, please heal me right now. Thank you. Right, next fight. These 2 fights are the same, so as long as we're working towards the exit, it's fine. Right, this is nothing we haven't seen. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. Nothing we haven't seen before. Let's add 8 HP. Let's add 1 energy. Throw the cup. Attack once more. 22, 31 is fine. We're attacking over here. Good. They're not going to make another extra fish, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just stack spikes, honestly. I'm not even sure what haste is. I think it's more defense when you use a shield. I could be mistaken. Alright, level up. 3 spaces. Just give ourselves even more room over here. What is that? It's a roof. Structures below get 1 block. This item is heavy. Each turn adds 0 block. Right, so what we want to do... You can go up right there. You come down to here. Roof goes like that. Then... This isn't legendary, is it? No, this is just rare. This is fine. Still no legendary stuff. Just checking. We're all right. I'll take an acidic potion. What I'll do now, though, is roof can go there. That brick can go there. And this way round, this now has 8 spaces to its right, but the roof is still doing its maximum benefit. don't want a cleaver or a wooden sword or a tunic. We still have our fish. Do we have a key? I don't think we have a key. We do not have a key. Alright, let's get the stairs available to us before we worry about any other part of the fight. We're now getting 41 defense for free. Pretty good going. Left glove. For each space to the right, this item gets plus 0.5 block. I mean, I could. I don't need to, but I could. Right, we want to deal with this poison, because that gets through our shields on its own. 32, that'll be fine. Don't need to throw our acidic potion, gonna hold on to that for the boss fight. Just our friend here. Go through the same motions. And now we have so much block that we don't even have to really worry about their spikes either. Another brick. T adds 2 dodge to self, adds 8 regen. I think that's going to be really good for the upcoming fight. Key, a fish, 8 HP I think is better than 8 haste for me right now. Take one item. We could take the seasoning. Or we could take another brick. I think we take the seasoning. What do we get rid of? Buff. Debuff potion. 4 slow, 4 weak. I don't know, it could be good in the final fight. I don't really need this glove for 3 block. Right, we're going to do something like this. Where now each of these consumables are touching the seasoning. We're missing out on this brick, but we can't take any more items anyway. Let's... Did we take a key, or were we were offered a key? Let's not worry about it. Let's go do this Queen Blade Master, open up the healing before we get up to the boss fight. These bees are of no concern to me. Next fight, I should swap... Well, the end of this fight, I should swap the debuff potion with the coral, because the coral works from anywhere. You're going to die on spikes. You're going to die on spikes. We just attack you. Just do one of those for insurance. And we're going to be fine. It was really the burn and the curses that were the biggest problem for me. Dark Whetstone can be used 1 time each turn, adds 1 weak to self. Weapons in this row get +1 weak this combat. Don't want it. Philosopher's Stone is legendary, can't take it. The rest of the stuff all fairly basic, I think. Right, healer is available. We could get consumables from this fight, but not enough XP to level up, so let's just not do that fight. Here, I will take 25 healing. And then this should be the final boss, I think. I want to move those 2 things, so I still have a chance to. Yes. Now we have 4 things next to our seasoning, which is good for us. It is the Grand Master. Let's see how grand you are, sir. Or madam. 10 regen, attacking for 22, summoning something. This item is anchored. This item gets +1 damage this combat each turn, so that's going to get it either way. We're not going to get through all his shield with 3 attacks. So I think we just block 3 times. Increase our spikes. Right, the burn is a massive problem. Let's debuff everybody. It'll also heal us for 5. This is adds 2 dodge, adds 8 regen to self. Well, we don't need the 8 regen yet. We can probably throw this though. But it's worth 5 healing to us, so let's not do that yet. You're trying to curse me. I would much rather you didn't do that. Over here, we're taking 19 burn damage. That is horrendous. But we haven't been hurt yet. Oh, the burn damage gets absorbed by the shield. Well, that changes all of my concerns. 19 damage on 18 block, no spikes to concern ourselves with. Right, now we just basically have to worry about defending through the burning. Our spikes are climbing ever higher. I think we're going to be okay. .25 attack, we're fine. Our spikes are nearly at the max HP of one of these guys. And by the time we attack them once, 82 health, 85 spikes. We can worry about this guy over here. Create something really good or a horrible curse. Let's not do that right now. That seems to be the last of my worries. Oh god. What happened to our HP? Terrible, terrible things happened to our HP. Was I just not paying attention? Did we get attacked and then burn and cut it far too close? I guess we did, because I was like, oh, 35, 39, that's fine. 39, 40, that's fine. But together, oh boy, not okay. Like, we got real big problems now. Oh god. 105 HP will get done by the block. So over here, 39 and 39 plus 21. We just need to kill this guy as fast as possible. But he's not attacking us enough to slam into our spikes. Well, that's worth no points to us in this round of the pyramid. So close. So close. Alright, well, join me tomorrow for Luck Be a Landlord, the last game of our pyramid run. It was going so smoothly at the beginning, but for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing and hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.